What's up everyone, it's Farhan. I'm about to take you on the most insane trip across France you've ever seen. Forget boring travel guides and long, slow videos. I've created the ultimate map to must-see challenge, and we're going to hit 10 of the most legendary spots in France in just 6 minutes. I've spent a ton of time and money planning this route so you don't have to. This is the fastest, most epic virtual tour of France on the entire internet. I guarantee it. We're talking iconic towers, ancient castles, and coastlines that look like they're from another planet. This is going to be an absolute whirlwind. We'll jump from the heart of Paris to the cliffs of Normandy, then down to the sunny French Riviera. I'm going to show you exactly what makes these places so incredible, and I'm going to do it faster than anyone else. Every second of this video is packed with insane views and facts you won't believe. I'm literally giving you the perfect itinerary, a cheat code for the best trip to France ever. So buckle up, because we're starting right now. And trust me, you are not going to want to click away. I've saved the absolute best for last. The final location on our map is the #1 undisputed must-see spot in all of France. A lot of people don't even know about this one, and it will completely blow your mind. So, make sure you stay to the end for the #1 must-see. Let's go! Alright, kicking this off at number 10, we are in Paris at the most famous landmark on Earth, the Eiffel Tower. You can't come to France and not see this thing. It's physically impossible to ignore. It towers over the entire city. Over 7 million people climb this metal beast every single year. We're not just looking at it from the ground. That's for amateurs. We're going all the way to the top. The view from up here is absolutely unreal. You can see everything. Look at this. The entire city of Paris laid out like a map below us. It's one thing to see pictures, but standing here feeling the wind is a completely different experience. This tower was built in 1889. It was almost torn down 20 years later. Can you imagine Paris without it? This 1,000-foot structure was the tallest man-made thing for 41 years. It's like the final boss of tourist attractions. You have to conquer it. Don't just take a selfie from the park below. Get a ticket. Ride the elevators. Level 1, Level 2, Level 3. At night it explodes with 20,000 bulbs every hour for 5 minutes. It's one of the most incredible light shows, and it's free to watch from the ground. The Eiffel Tower is number 10, the starting point, the icon. Next up, at number 9, we've teleported to Normandy, Mont Saint-Michel. This isn't just a castle, it's an entire village built on a tiny rock island in the middle of the ocean. It's one of the most mind-blowing things I've ever seen. The tides here are insane, some of the fastest in Europe. One minute you can walk right up to the walls on sand, and the next, it's completely surrounded by water. It's like a natural defense system. Imagine living here hundreds of years ago. The only way in or out was dictated by the ocean. We're climbing the massive stone steps right now, all the way to the top where the abbey is. This place has been a fortress, a prison, and a monastery for over 1,000 years. The history here is just on another level. Every narrow, winding street you walk down feels like you've stepped back in time. There are tiny shops and restaurants crammed into these ancient buildings. It's a literal maze. Getting to the very top and looking out over the bay is the ultimate reward. My challenge for you here is to time your visit for the super tide. Seeing the island completely cut off from the mainland is a bucket list moment. Mont Saint-Michel is an absolute fortress of legend, and it easily locks in our number 9 spot. For number 8, we're back near Paris to witness pure, over-the-top luxury at the Palace of Versailles. King Louis XIV basically built this to show the entire world how rich and powerful he was. And honestly, it worked. The scale of this place is impossible to understand until you're here. The main palace has 2,300 rooms. We're walking through the most famous one right now, the Hall of Mirrors. It's insane. 357 mirrors, gold statues, crystal chandeliers bigger than cars. It's where they signed the treaty that ended World War I. You can just feel the history in here. But the palace itself is only half the story. The gardens are where it gets truly crazy. They cover 2,000 acres. That's bigger than Central Park in New York City. Fountains, canals, perfectly trimmed hedges as far as the eye can see. You could spend days just exploring the grounds. My challenge here is to rent a golf cart or a rowboat on the Grand Canal. Walking the whole thing is impossible, and seeing the gardens from the water is a pro move. Versailles is the definition of extra. It's so big, so golden, and so unbelievable that it had to be on this list. It's a masterclass in flexing, and you have to see it to believe it. This is a solid number 8, but we're just getting warmed up. All right, for number 7, we are ditching the castles, heading south to the sun, the sea, and the super yachts of the French Riviera. We're at number 6, and we've entered a real-life fairy tale in the Loire Valley. This is Côte d'Azur, baby. We're talking about legendary places like Nice and Cannes. The water here is a color of blue you just don't see anywhere else. We're starting in Nice, walking along the famous Promenade des Anglais. You've got the beach on one side and these incredible fancy hotels on the other. The view from up here is the postcard shot you always see of Nice. You can literally walk the red carpet steps at the Palais des Festivals. The challenge here is simple. Find a spot on a public beach and just soak it all in. You don't need $1 billion to enjoy the sun and the sea. It's a total change of pace, and that's why it's our number 7. This region is famous for one thing: castles. We're starting at Château de Chenonceau, the castle that's literally built over a river. It's known as the Ladies' Chateau. Powerful women shaped it over centuries. Château de Villandry is famous for the most insane gardens in the world. They're living works of art, hedges, flowers, and vegetable beds in geometric perfection. The Loire Valley Challenge? See 3 chateaux in one day. It's a race against time. For sheer fantasy and beauty, it captures number 6. We've officially cracked the top 5. In the summer, the lavender fields here are absolutely surreal. We're standing in one right now, and the smell is incredible. It's unbelievably peaceful. We're now in Avignon. This massive building is the Palais des Papes, once the center of the Catholic world. It's one of the largest and most important Gothic buildings in Europe. Don't miss the bridge that only goes halfway across. The challenge in Provence is to get lost. Rent a car, wander, find a village market. Just experience the slow, beautiful life here. Lavender and deep history make Provence our number 5. We are at number 4, the most underrated spot in France, the Dordogne Valley. Prehistoric cave paintings, a perfect replica of art from 17,000 years ago. The best way to see this valley is by canoe. Float for hours. Castles perched right above you, like Château de Baynac. Base yourself in Sarlat-la-Canéda, medieval perfection with amazing food. Challenge: caves in the morning, canoe in the afternoon, dinner in Sarlat at night. History, nature, and adventure. Easy number 4. We've made it to the top 3. Strasbourg and the Alsace. Colorful storybook houses and canal-lined streets. The cathedral was once the tallest building on Earth. Inside, the astronomical clock performs. Cycle the Alsace wine route, Colmar, Riviera, tastings along the way. Like getting 2 countries for the price of 1. Bronze medal for charm and culture. Silver medal, Bordeaux, the undisputed wine capital of the planet. Over 6,000 vineyards, legendary chateaux, and vintages. Book a multi-chateau tour, let someone else drive, and taste the history. We are in Chamonix, at the foot of the tallest mountain in the Alps, Mont Blanc. Ride one of the highest cable cars in the world to a 360-degree view of France, Switzerland, and Italy. Then step into the void if you dare. It's not just something you see, it's something you feel. 10 of the most legendary spots in France in just 6 minutes. Which one would you visit first? Comment your number 1 below. Smash like and subscribe. More epic day trips from Paris coming soon.